Hi everyone, thank you for watching. So about a week ago, it was my birthday and I went out with a bunch of my friends and we celebrated, we went to dinner and I posted a few pictures and I saw some people requesting a birthday makeup tutorial. So I wanted to recreate how I did my makeup. I wanted to thank you guys again for all of your sweet birthday wishes. I felt so much love and I was so gracious for every single person that decided to wish me a happy birthday. And if you want to see how I did my makeup look for my night out, please keep watching. So to start off today's look, I'm going to be starting with my eyes. I'm filling in my eyebrows with my Brow Bar To Go in the darker shade. Since I'm applying some glitter with this look, I'm going to be applying my eye makeup before my face makeup, so I will be getting to that in a little bit. To prime my eyes, I'm using the Persuade eyeshadow base by Sigma, and this goes all over your eyelid. Picking up this matte black shade with this smaller blending brush, I'm going to start blending out in my crease. This part is going to be a bit of a process, so bear with me. I'm going to be using a lot of colors and I'm going to slowly add on as I continue the look, but I'm just starting out with the black color and you want to apply this right into your crease. Then grabbing this brown color from that same palette, I'm applying that in my crease above the black just to give it some more depth and a little more shading. I'm then grabbing a larger blending brush with that same brown shade and I'm going to just blend out my work to give it a nice blended look. Picking up my Vanilla Pigment by MAC, I'm applying this color right on the inner part of my eyelid. I'm also applying it on my tear duct. Grabbing the color Sun from my Galaxy Chic palette, I'm then applying this right on the center part of my lid. The key to this look is to make it really smoky. I like using the brown shade and then once I'm a little bit more finished, I go back to the black shade to really make it pop. But moving on to liner, I'm using the color Wicked by Sigma and this is just going all over my eyelids. Feel free to do whatever type of liner you like best for your eye. I always tend to stick with the same type of liner because it really accentuates my eyes and makes them appear longer. Then picking up my white gold pigment, I'm applying that right over the vanilla pigment to really make it pop. It has a really shimmery finish, so it's going to make your eyes look really sparkly. I'm going back to my blending brush and I'm just going to blend it out because the pigment can leave a little bit of a fallout into the crease. So normally I don't stack lashes, but since we want super glam, I'm going to be stacking my two favorites, which are the Ardell Wispies and the MAC 35s. And then over that, I'm applying my mascara, L'Oreal Telescopic, of course. Next, I'm applying the champagne glitter right on my lid, and I'm blending it into that white frosted pigment. Taking this smaller brush and that black shadow, I'm then drawing right into the crease of my eye, and this is going to help accentuate it, and I'm going to slowly drag it out as you can see, and this is just going to be the first process of darkening my crease. So the key is to get it nice and blended, give it a nice faded look, and then now I'm going back with the black to really make it stand out. I wanted to add some extra sparkles, so I am using the Loose Glitter by BH. These sparkles are a bit bigger, so they are going to stand out a little bit more. And then mixing these two purple colors with a bigger blending brush, I'm going to be blending that into my crease to give it just a tiny hint of purple. So now moving on to our face, I'm applying MAC Strobe Cream all over my face as a primer. For foundation, I'm using one of my all-time favorites, which is the Chanel in number 40, and I'm applying it with my new Sigma 3D foundation brush. I'm taking a little bit more of that black shadow and applying it in my crease. Like I said, it's a process and sometimes I go out of order, but if I notice something, I'll just go back to it. Using the lighter brow bar to go, I'm taking the brown shade and I'm going to start contouring my nose. I like contouring with this lip brush as usual. To contour, I'm using this brown shade from my Anastasia Beverly Hills contour palette. I'm applying this on my cheekbones, around my forehead, on the sides of my nose, under my chin, and also on my neck. Do not forget to apply it on your neck. We don't want our faces being different than our neck. Moving on to concealer, I'm using Makeup Forever in number 3, and I'm applying this with my mini beauty blender. To highlight, I'm using MAC Prep and Prime in the color Light Boost, and I'm just applying some of this under my eyes, and I'm going to be blending it in with this MAC brush as well as my beauty blender. To set my concealer, I'm using by Rimmel the Stay Matte Powder. Picking up some more of that vanilla pigment, I'm applying that right into the tear ducts of my eye as well as under my brows. Grabbing these 2 purple shadows with this smaller brush, I'm then lining my lower lash line. To highlight my cheeks, I'm using Mary Luminizer by The Balm. I like to apply this right along my cheekbones as well as on the bridge of my nose and also on my Cupid's bow. For blush, I'm using this new one by Sigma, and it's a beautiful pink color, and I'm just applying that right on my cheeks. I'm grabbing a little bit more of that contour shade to just darken up my face a little bit. For my birthday, I had a beautiful tan from my friend, but now it's all washing off, so I'm feeling a little extra pale, so extra bronzer is definitely a must. For lip liner, I'm using the color Whirl. And for lipstick, I'm using one of my favorites by Wet n Wild. I'm not exactly sure of the number, but I will list it below. And the final step is to add just a little bit more purple under my eyes with a larger brush to give it a nice smoky effect. And that is it. We are finished with my makeup. As far as my hair, I curled it for my birthday, but you guys don't need to see another video of me curling my hair because you've seen it so many times already. So if you want to see how I normally curl my hair, I will link all of the videos below in the description box. So this is the final result. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. To create the curls in my hair, I'm using the Bellamy 6-in-1 curler, and I'm not exactly sure what size this is, but I will link it below. And I do have a coupon code if anyone is interested in buying it, but this was how I did my hair and makeup for my birthday. I hope you guys pull some inspiration from this look and decide to get super glam for your birthday because it is your one day for the entire year, so why not cake it on a little bit harder and feel extra glam. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and until next time.